everybody. Brent Florica here, and welcome back to Sketchbook B. Today I'm going to be coloring in one of my Inktober pieces from 2020. This one is of Gollum from Lord of the Rings. The word for this day was disgusting, I believe, and I thought it was a good fit having Gollum for that because I just think he's such a gross looking dude. Contrary to what some may think, I just think he's nasty. So I thought it was a good fit, and I had a lot of fun exploring some things with the markers here. But let me know what you think of it in the comments below, and please leave a like if you enjoy it, and otherwise let's get into it. So starting off here, just showing the original ink work, I was pretty happy with it. And as I get into the coloring, what I really wanted to focus on with this one was experimenting with some variations in the color of his skin. Now, Gollum in general is a pretty gray character, but if I just color him all gray from, top to bottom, it's just going to look really boring and uninteresting. So I was looking at photo reference, and I noticed that there was a lot of pink and some kind of yellows and different colors actually showing through on his skin. And so I thought, I'll try and incorporate as much of that as possible and make the skin look as interesting as I can. And so I actually started with the pink, as you can see here, and then worked in over top of it with my collection of warm grays, starting light and slowly building up darker and darker. And I would actually go over the pink areas with the warm grays because they're fairly transparent when they're in kind of the lighter range, and that allows the pink to still show through, but the gray also kind of ties everything together, even in the areas where there isn't a lot of pink. So I thought that worked really well as kind of a binder to tie it all together. The eyes I had a lot of fun with as well. I went a little bit too dark with the eyes, but still I was pretty satisfied with how they turned out and the kind of shine and roundness of them. You'll see me kind of attack that a little bit more towards the end. But yeah, just building up the darks here, and this was a really fun marker coloring piece for me because I just kind of relaxed into it. There wasn't really anything crazy that needed to be done. It was just more or less kind of going around the areas of shadow that I already did with ink, and because I used the ink primarily when I was doing this drawing in the first place to create the feeling of intense shadows, so I more or less just had to kind of blend the markers into those areas of shadow. So a lot of the work was already kind of done for me, but this way I could kind of experiment with the different colors and just trying to kind of make this as dramatic as possible. I actually left sort of the left side of this piece along his face and his shoulder actually just white. I didn't put any color down on the paper to just highlight the very intense source of light on that side, and I thought that really worked to add drama to the piece and made this one a piece that I was actually more happy with than I thought I would be. This one wasn't one of my favorites from the 2020 Inktober run, but it's actually one of my favorites as a colored finished piece. You can see me here, I'm adding some blue in to certain areas of shadow, and I thought that was really cool too. So we have some warm pink, we have some cool blue, and then we have the gray that's kind of tying everything together and making it work. And I had a lot of fun with the white jelly roll pen here, and I'm trying to kind of use this more now. For a while there, when I was doing these other pieces, I didn't have one yet. The store was out when I tried to get them, and I just didn't get around to it for a while, so I was doing my pieces without it. But with this, I really found it helpful to create those shines on the eye or on different parts of the face, and I feel like it just kind of took it to the next level. So hope you enjoyed this piece, and please leave a like if you did. Otherwise, I will see you next time.